One of the first things that people say to me when they meet me is, I have an amazing aura, how my energy is amazing. I've had people tell me that my aura is golden, like I have a yellow light around me. I'm going to teach you guys how you can boost your aura and just aura max to the max. Hello guys, my name's Isabella and welcome to my new channel, Aura with Bella, where we're going to be talking all things spirituality, quantum leaping, manifesting, and achieving your dream reality. So, first and foremost, I'm going to put a little picture on the screen of all the emotions that you can operate at and ones that are really high vibrational, that are on a high frequency, and the low state vibration. So, the ones at the top of the scale are enlightenment, peace, joy, and then at the bottom you've got guilt, shame, fear. You need to be operating from the top of the scale. So I always operate from these frequencies. I work super hard to control how I'm feeling, my state, and I'll teach you later on in the video how I do this, so this becomes natural and it just becomes your state, your baseline energy at all times. I'm always operating from enlightenment, from peace, from joy, from love, from gratitude, from appreciation. And once you know that and you're aware of it, this is when your vibration just changes and you start vibrating high. And then this in turn is when everything shifts and you just attract the most amazing blessings into your life. Number two, how to raise your vibration, started to thank God every single morning for 5 things that I had. And then I would do the same before bed. And the key with this is, if you want to raise your vibration and you really, really want to be vibrating on those high vibes, then you need to do this every day. And you really need to feel the appreciation in your heart. So I would wake up every day and I would say out loud, thank you, God, for XYZ. So some of mine, thank you so much, God, for this warm bed that I got to sleep in last night. Thank you, God, for the roof over my head. Thank you, God, for the coffee that I get to drink this morning. Thank you, God, for the full belly that I have. Thank you, God, for my eyes so I can see. Honestly, it's so easy to get yourself into a bad mental space and completely take things for granted and not realize. This also goes for when you stop acting from a place of lack. I saw something the other day that said that a blind person would pay $1,000 billion, $1 trillion or something to be able to see again. And that is something that you have every single day. And the moment you start thanking God for those things, or thanking the universe, whatever you want to call the higher consciousness, reality will shift. You will start noticing all the things that you are lucky for, and your mindset will literally shift from that low scale straight up to those higher emotions. Number 3 is prioritizing meditation, stillness, and peace into my everyday has completely shifted my mindset and just made me so vibrationally rich. I can't even tell you. It has literally changed everything for me, meditation, because I think for so long I was meditating, but I think I was doing it wrong basically. Well, I know I was doing it wrong. I was meditating maybe like in the afternoon, or after I'd woken up, been on my phone, I'd done a few things. That is, meditating at those points is quite difficult unless you've mastered it and your mind is clear and you're able to just let thoughts pass. But as a chronic overthinker, that me meditating in the daytime just didn't work for me. So I started to meditate as soon as I woke up, and again as soon as I went to sleep. So I made sure I had time to do this. You can literally do a 10-minute meditation and you implement that into your morning routine. Wake up 20 minutes earlier so that you can do this, because it will change the game for you guys. It honestly, meditation, I can't believe I've been doing it wrong for so long. But so maybe I'll link below my favorite one at the moment. As soon as I wake up, I'll grab my phone, I'll sit in a seated position, I'll put my AirPods in, and I will meditate. And I won't go on my phone then for a while afterwards. And that's because this is the time when your mind is most sensitive. So, in that state where you're going to be more present, more still, you're not going to have these racing thoughts. So, it's really important to do meditation morning. I mean, once a day is enough. I'm a bit extreme, but yeah, morning and night. Number 4 is to journal, to manifest, write out your affirmations, to write down everything. Spend 5 minutes just jotting down your thoughts of the day. Really helps you process your emotions and work. Journaling is amazing. I will make sure I have time to do that at least a few times a week, because I notice when I'm not doing that, I feel like kind of like a bottle of emotions, and I'm just bottling it all up rather than letting it out. Number 5, which is probably my best tip on how to become a magnet for blessings and to just have that magnetic energy. And that is to present yourself to the world with an open heart. So when I say this, I think I've always done this, and I've never consciously done this. It's just something that I've just naturally always done. And my friends will literally, they'll be dragging me away from conversations with strangers because I am just always that person that just ends up chatting to somebody random about something random, and I always feel good from it. It has led me to so many opportunities. It's, I've met incredible people. Maybe I'll do a story time on another video of how I met someone really amazing from just like having an open heart and being open to conversations with strangers, and yeah, being kind, noticing those around you. Consciously, you can do this by, again, in the morning in your meditation, just really focus on your heart and just invite in good things. Say that you want to attract positive things, positive people, positive opportunities. Tell the universe, say, my heart is open, and you will become magnetic. Honestly, it's my fave. My friends will always say, like, why are you always talking to somebody random, or know who you're going to bump into, who you're going to talk to, what opportunities will come your way because of this. Truly, give it a go and let me know. Okay, number 6 on how to raise your vibration so much is to spend time in nature. Go for walks, go for runs outside, watch the moon at night time, watch the sunset. Just spending at least, well, I say at least 10 minutes is not a long time. I think that's not even the bare minimum. Like, everybody needs to go outside, but if you're ever feeling in those low vibrational states and you're feeling in a bit of a rut, I promise you, go outside for a walk for 20 minutes, half an hour. You will feel so much better. Your vibration will completely shift, and you'll just feel, I think all of these things are actually super, super simple, but when you really focus on them and you become aware of when you're doing them and when you're not doing them, that is when things shift and your vibration just keeps going high. So yeah, my favorite thing to do is, I love my daily walks. I literally love my 10k steps. And on the walks, I just love to notice the abundance around me. Notice all the trees, all the leaves, people, butterflies, for example. I'm really lucky where I'm living right now. I have the most amazing walk down the road around a lake, and it is beautiful. And I literally see butterflies every single day. Obviously, it's summer, so I'm super, super lucky. But yeah, just noticing the abundance in nature can really shift your perspective on everything, because you can just see that abundance literally surrounds you. I actually can't remember what we're on. I think we're on number 7. Okay, number 7 on how to raise your vibration and just become a magnet for blessings is to work out, exercise, sweat, find your movement. And I can't stress this enough. I don't care about excuses. People that say, I don't like the gym. Okay, you don't like the gym, Why don't you go for a walk? Why don't you dance? Why don't you go for a run? Why don't you try Pilates? Why don't you try yoga? One of my favorite things is one of my friends does Muay Thai. Love that for her. Slay. Like, that is so much fun. Like, she's found her movement. So many different movements out there available for anyone that are free. You know, walking is free, running is free. And yeah, you just got to find your movement, and energy gets trapped in your body. For myself, but working out, my head literally, it feels like it's just had a big old massage. The dopamine hit is just so good, and I just feel so shifted. My perspective changes. I think of new ideas then. Everything just becomes so much more clear once I've worked out. So, work out, find your movement. Number 8, and that is create. We are creations from the source, from the universe. We are put on here to create. Again, similarly to your, like, find your movement, find what you love to create. So whether that's painting, cooking, dancing, singing, anything, mood boards, just really tune into that creative flow that everybody has, and do those things that you love doing. Those are like hobbies, passions. Be creative, and your vibration will be so high. As I've gotten older, I've gone back to all the hobbies that I used to love when I was a kid, all the things that I literally adored, like dancing, singing, even, I don't know, just being silly and light and playful. I think 9 is to surround yourself with people who pour into you, who uplift you, who support you in everything, who are happy for you, and just have those people around you, because you become who you surround yourself with. It is so vibrationally important to be around people that are good for you. And we all have intuition. We all know that feeling of when you've hung out with somebody and you come away and your energy feels off. You've absorbed some of that negative energy from them, like they've reflected it onto you, and you just need to be extremely discerning with who you spend your time with and where you place your energy, because there are people out there that maybe don't want the best for you or aren't the best to be around energetically, and that will really affect your aura. So you need to either cut them out, distance yourself, stop hanging out with those people, and just really, really nourish and pour into the people that uplift you and love you for you. Which leads me to number 10, my favorite. Well, I keep saying that, I think my favorite one. I mean, they're all my favorite. They are all my favorite. But number 10 is to be authentic. Be your true self. Everything that you do, lean into that. And I think this is a journey that everybody goes on, where they lose themselves, they rediscover themselves. But I promise you, things will start flowing to you so easily. Like, you will just start attracting all the amazing things once you start to lean into your most authentic self and just being that person who you were born to be. I saw this quote before that said, be authentic and be yourself so that the people looking for you can find you. And I just love that, because often we are way too in our heads. But as soon as you lean into being your most authentic self and you start showing up as that person every day, you start attracting the people then that love you and uplift you and support you, love those things about you, love all those quirky, weird, amazing things about you. You will start attracting them as soon as you just let go and you just act as yourself. Yeah, thank you all for listening. Those were my 10 steps to raising your vibration, and the opportunities, the blessings, the love, the luck will just start flowing into you as soon as you do all those things. So, thank you for listening.